Hey everyone, my name is Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. I got this super awesome box and I posted a short when it first arrived so that I could show everyone what was in the box, because I knew that this weekend I would be crocheting with friends and I would probably give away a couple of the things that come in this box. And I had a blast, let me tell you. Last night I had 3 girlfriends plus my daughter came over and we all sat around my table, and my 3 friends had wanted to learn how to crochet. So we just sat around and had a blast, and they were learning how to do the single crochet. So it was a lot of fun. It was amazing. We're actually gonna start doing that once a month. We're just gonna meet, and they're gonna practice their crochet skills, and I'll be there to help them with anything they need help with. So I did give away a couple of the things that came in the box because I really didn't need them. Specifically, I gave away the little wooden tube with needles. I already have my own wooden tube with needles. So a friend who's just getting started that doesn't have, she didn't know she needed yarn needles. And that's common. You don't always know what you need when you start a craft. And then I gave her the little scissors that looked like a stork. I thought that would be cute too. Now, she had, on her way to my house, bought herself an H hook. So I did not give away the hook that came in the box, just the needles and the little scissors. Now, the box also, I paid extra to get 2 extra balls of yarn. So I have 2 extra balls of yarn that the kit doesn't come with. I just thought it would make it so that I could do maybe more than one of the patterns, because the pattern book comes, like I said, with 3 patterns, but enough yarn to only do one of the projects. And I want me some extra projects. So I said, I want the extra yarn. Now, the yarn that comes with for the projects, it is a 97% wool and 3% viscose. And it's 2 balls with the dark blue with the flex, and it is oops 1 ball that is gray with the little flex. And then, because one of the patterns also is a lovey, there is, and it looks like it's been vacuum sealed, all the air sucked out. Yeah, so this is stuffing for the little rabbit lovey. I can't wait to start these projects, but I am currently doing another bag, and it is for a coworker's birthday. I have lofty goals this year for crochet. Since I discovered that I can still crochet as long as I limit, I have lined myself up projects for the entire year. So for February, I need to crochet something for my mother-in-law, which I have already done, and it is packed in a box, and I need to get it shipped tomorrow. And then I am currently working on, actually it's within reach. Let me just show you what I'm currently working on. I'm doing another bag, and this one is for a coworker at work named Heather. I can share this with you guys because my coworkers do not watch my YouTube channel. They don't know it exists, which is a good thing. The only one at work that knows about my YouTube channel is my bestest best friend, Jessie. And Jessie was one of the ones at my house last night. But Jessie knows about the YouTube channel. Jessie is currently listening to the audiobook, the book on the occult feminism by Rachel Wilson. So she is currently listening to those. But anyway, yeah, I started another bag, so we're not very far into this one. I got a ways to go. Here's the yarn, the variegated yarn on the sides. So I am making a bag for a coworker named Heather. Now, she is the only February birthday at work, so I may actually be able to get more than one thing crocheted for her. I may get some dishcloths or something to put inside the bag. But we will see how that goes, because I also plan to stop and do this project as soon as this bag is finished. And this bag will be finished this week. So by next weekend, I should have the project at least started, if not completed, from this crochet subscription box. Now, I thought this subscription box would be amazing and fun, and I was very careful when I selected. So when you get online and you discover how many subscription boxes there are for like knitting and crochet, it's kind of crazy. Like I didn't realize how many there were. And I clicked like, I liked one on Facebook, and all of a sudden I'm getting all of these different advertisements for all of them. So before I made a decision, I literally visited the website of everyone that has showed up in my Facebook feed. I wanted to know what kind of yarn is in these boxes. What all do these boxes come with? How much do these boxes cost? Because value versus what I pay, this information is really important to me. There was a subscription box, one of the ones I looked at, and it was $100 a month. And they're saying they have $140 value in the box. But the big pet peeve for me was that the box came with one hank of yarn. Now, a hank is not a lot of yarn. So $100 for this box that comes with a pattern and one hank. And I was having a hard time believing that one hank plus a pattern and maybe a free item to go with it could possibly value $100. Because a hank of wool yarn from the bougie companies, like, you know, Arcane Fiberworks in Canada, or I can't remember what some of the other ones are, but there are some that hand dye their wool yarn. And those companies, they'll charge like $30, $35 for one hank. Yeah. But $100? It's a bit excessive. So I wanted a subscription box that is not overly priced and has decent yarn, does not have to be top of the line hand dyed. I just wanted to try out a subscription box. So I settled on Hooks and Needles because it was being advertised. It's like 33 something a month for the box. Now I'm paying extra to have 2 balls of yarn added. So I think I'm paying more like $50 a month, but that's still, to me, that is still reasonable for what I'm getting, because it came with 3 gifts in there, and then everything I need to make one project plus 2 extra balls of yarn. And it's not bad yarn. It is decent yarn. It is, like I said, 97% wool and 3% viscose for the stuff for the project. And then this one here, this orange yarn, which was the extra added yarn, is 50% virgin wool, 25% alpaca, and 25% acrylic. So like I'm not overly fond of yarn being mixed with plastic like acrylic or nylon. But I do recognize that blending does make the yarn more durable. For example, I wanted to make socks with 100% wool. It's one of my goals this year. I want to start making socks. But when I started reading up on sock making, what I found out was that wool itself, if I was to say make my husband a pair of wool socks, the wool is not going to be durable. He is going to tear it up. He's going to destroy it fairly quickly because he is in a job that he is on his feet. So it would be equivalent to hiking. And you don't go hiking with 100% pure wool because you will destroy the socks. So I understand why there is a need to blend some nylon in with the wool on the sock yarn. It does make it more durable. So when I do make my socks, I will make them with a wool nylon blend, like most people do, just to make sure that they'll hold up. Now, it doesn't hurt to have some pure wool socks just for bumming around the house in. That doesn't hurt anything. You just wouldn't want to go hiking with them. So I will still make some 100% pure wool with the hand-dyed wool, you know, the expensive bougie wool, as I like to call it. But I've got some sock yarn coming specifically. I ordered it from Hobby, and it is for my husband's socks because I am going to try my hand at making socks for my husband. I have heard that once you have had custom handmade socks, that you never want to go back to buying socks in a store. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so that is basically, and I kind of got off track a little bit, which is totally normal for me. I really like the Hooks and Needles box. This is the first one I've got. Like I said, I'm going to do it for a few months and see how I like it, you know, over a few months. Do the projects. I'll share the projects with you guys. I'll do short videos showing the completed projects. I may share my thoughts with you after I have completed the project, because sometimes you just want to know, how easy was the pattern? I mean, the patterns don't look difficult. This is funny to me because this basket, and I'm going to make the basket, it says it's for advanced crocheters, but I'm just looking at it. I'm like, but I've made something similar. It just looks like, I make these bags and baskets that are alternating front post and back post double crochets, and they look really neat. And that's basically all this looks like, is alternating front and back post single crochets, or not single crochets, double crochets. And then, like, I'm just looking at the instructions here. None of this looks difficult. So I think that they write their patterns out very well, but when I actually follow the pattern, that's when I'll find out for sure. It looks good. I think it looks good. It looks like it would be easy enough to follow, but I'll do a little follow-up video after I actually make the basket and show you guys what it looks like and talk to you a little bit about how it came out, just in case you're curious about this particular subscription box. And then later, when I try another subscription box, we'll discuss another brand. I may even eventually someday, when I feel like spending $100 on a subscription box, I may even try the really expensive box and just see what it's like. Just like 1 month, just try one. But not right now. Not right now. I don't want to invest that much money into a subscription box. And I have a bunch of hobby yarn that I have ordered and gotten in, so I will probably do a video also talking about my hobby yarn. I do have a bunch more coming. I love the sales. I love hobby sales. They have really good sales sometimes. So anyway, thank you for watching, and stay tuned because I do plan on doing follow-up videos regarding this subscription box. So I'll talk to you later.